Okay. Am I live now? Yes. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I did a measly one pull and I didn't get her, obviously. I have like 57 searches left and 2 days left. When I tell you, work has been so soul crushing sometimes. What's this? Oh. I mean, may as well. Beautiful. Okay. And then... And I don't have those characters. Do have... Did I already do this one though? Yeah, I did. Yay. I am back, finally. It has been so freaking long. I have literally been doing work, dinner, sleep, and it's been so like draining. It's just been so draining. And then the weekend comes and things just break. It's I'm so happy to not be focusing on that right now. So collect How did these charge? Genuinely unsure. I still don't know how the heck they charge. Oh, I need to actually do that. Oh. That's the highest level, so let's go with that one. Dispatch. Confirm selection. Oh. Like, how do I change this again? Let's go with that. Okay. The live notification. I was returning. I was planning to. It just didn't happen for so freaking long. Sun inside darkness. Heavy clouds obscure the sun, darkness prevails, and light is done. Trigrams of the same name. Health analysis. Yin and yang imbalance disturbs your sleep. Drink morning longan tea. Yang energy you will keep. Huh. is that the disturbance for all my stress recently. Wealth analysis for today. Wealth is great. Don't fret the details lest it makes you late. Interpersonal analysis. Don't fight or rush over commissions lest you bring bad rumors to fruition. I think it says something though, the fact that I was working at 10 p.m. on a freaking weekend. Do not recommend. Hacking sucks. I miss Endless. I miss streaming too. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my god. That's right. This updated. Let's do a few polls. Ooh. Oh, Piper. Ooh. Who is this for? Weeping Gemini. Is this just not for anyone? It just exists? Some gambling to de-stress. Truly, that is truly how it's working right now. I may not win, but it's still nice to pull. That's such a gambling mentality. Oh my god. But it's a true statement nonetheless. So I'm like, Ooh. Billy! Nice. Time to shine. Sadly, I still can't play long because I have to work in the morning. And I have meetings in the AM. Which, in my opinion, truly sucks. Like, you may not have meetings in the afternoon. All my meetings are in the morning. And I say plural, or I'm using plural. Okay. An attempt was in fact made for her. I am also guaranteed though, so that's fun. Okay, let's see here. Map. Oh, I don't want to go to Phantom. I want to be on 6th Street. Actually, let's go to Video Store. Thank you, Sajal. Let's see, Hetty. That gives so much, like, happiness, just hearing that. Thoughts on new Dan Hung? Really cool. I am looking forward to seeing his strip marketing in like 30 minutes. "2:30 p.m. claims to cease publications next month, causing huge disappointment, but don't be fooled, this magazine has falsely claimed to stop publication 5 times in the past to boost sales." Huh. An ABC news anchor has unexpectedly appeared wearing a suit on top and shorts below while broadcasting, sparking discussion. Sounds like what happened when everybody was working from home. Are you actually expecting the author to release pictures of high-risk ethereals for easy identification? The reality is, when you come across any ethereal, you should immediately run for safety. In addition, please refrain from approaching humanoid entities within the hollow, as they might be corrupted individuals. And for those awaiting rescue, exercise caution when attempting to help others. Fair.
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
But in regards to Dan Hung, we'll be pulling for him. I don't know, like, much about what he's gonna do yet, aside from the fact that he is Dan Hung, so I shall naturally be pulling.
Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
He is why I ever started this game in the first place.
Morning. Want to start this beautiful day?
Though I will say ratio is kind of what helped me decide when to play on this account. Because I wanted to be able to get my free ratio. Dang it! Get me out of here! Woo! Dang, they were going after me. One more. Would I prefer it to be a 5-star path, 5-star character, or a path change like March 7th Hunt? I don't know. That didn't last any time. I don't know. I will pull for him if he's a 5-star, and if he is not, and he's just a 4-star variant, that'd be incredible. I imagine he will not be, just because the fact of he's the favorite character according to a Chinese poll. He's people's favorite character. So I imagine Hoyo would want to bank off of that. Dang. Three-way collision. Okay.
Thanks for coming.
But I will say, I don't know. I would love for him to have a boost on his 4-star variant.
To jumpstart your day.
Just because. Oops.
Sometimes stopping.
Sorry.
Go further.
Scott Outpost, right? Go. Oh, did I already did this. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. Map. Let me try A. Trying to run Teen Dan. Well, I mean, considering my main account doesn't have, or sorry, my main account does have him. My stream account does not. And my stream account also has nothing to support his. Actually, I don't know. That might not be true. I could theoretically run a Don Hong Sunday Venturine and maybe Robin? Sparkle is one of his best in slots. However, some people claim that Sunday is actually better for Imbibitor Lune than Sparkle at this point. That being said, Sparkle's still good for Archer, but actually, to be fair, well, I don't know. Don Hong also hasn't had a rerun in ages, so I don't know if that's even feasible on the stream account.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Let's see here. Probably maybe just level ups, huh? Agent skills. Excuse me. So 1, 2. So this, I think, yeah. Let's do this one.
Gotcha now.
Ambush. I'll cover you. Neutralizing the threat.
I think it's jumping, yeah? Oh, no.
Countering. Precision strike. Initiate.
There it is. Come on.
Securing the perimeter.
Watch and learn.
Nothing.
They're my defense. Huh. For some reason, that actually went a lot faster than I expected.
Heads up.
There it is. Watch it.
Gotcha.
I'll take point.
Gotcha now.
Don't even try.
Flames fade, ashes remain.
Sorry, no one gets past me.
Blood money on her. Ah,
Heads up.
yeah.
The best
I
defense
did miss this game.
is a strong offense.
What about you? Have you had any pulling plans changed? Oh. Okay. Oh, hey, there's the car. Why can't he be on the banner? Like, when? When is he going on banner? At the current moment, I have, like, no intention of, like, having pulling another character. Mind you, again, current moment. We did try Yuzuha's banner after getting to Miss Esme in 110 pull. Who's Esme? You might get the lighter treatment. For those who were not there at the time, what treatment was that? Rumor was that he was supposed to be in A rank. Oh, so now he might become an S rank. Interesting, interesting. Got turned into an S rank last minute. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't really keep up too much with Zenless, as even if I tried to, I don't understand half the words they're saying. For this, I am for at least Zenless, I am much more of a how to say, aside from being a noob, of course. I'm also a more I have to actually do it to understand it. Oh, Lighter wasn't with the Sons of Caledon because of it. Interesting. Interesting. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with these patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. Is something wrong? His spinner was with Yanagi with the rest of Section 6. Oh, interesting. I see, I see. It's also why Lighter buffs Ice class as characters as well. Oh, interesting. Cool. Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain paths too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltists might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. You mean the mountain path's full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, this just got way easier. Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage? As long as it's not human patrols. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty handy, right? Ew, kept thinking. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not. You cannot do that. Yuzaha, you say you don't care. All right, Belle, let's roll. Monato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Monato was totally ignored. All right. If we're all set, let's head out. All right, let's go. Enter combat. Salem Heights, Salem Bay.
You just have to follow this railway track to get to Salem Bay.
Salem Bay. Yuzaha's EX special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in this state, it triggers Flavor Match, causing them to continuously take damage matching that character's attribute. When other squad members land hits on enemies, Yuzaha launches Basic Attack, Hard Candy Shot, around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by Sweet Scare with a heavy attack, Yuzaha will consume Sugar Points to deal additional damage and anomaly accumulation. That made no sense to me whatsoever. That's why even if someone tries to tell me something about this game, it's gonna go right over my head.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something?
Not even close.
All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
What's wrong, Yuzaha? Ever since we set out, I've had a feeling that someone's been tailing us. Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry. There are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming.
Oh, it's you.
Poor baby. I just feel like patting her head and calming her down. She's such a cutie. Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
Hope is that Monato will also be reworked into an S rank, or he would have been shown with Orpheus as an A rank, like Panda with Jufufu. It's okay, all that matters is that you have that. Yeah.
Bella, it's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So are you doing here? Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Oh! Poor baby.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice, are you sure it's okay for you to join us? Don't push yourself too hard.
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us? Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it.
Maybe there's hope for Blackwood yet. I wonder, could he have chosen her and tried to force her hand because he thought that she would still... This is just me headcanoning because I still don't want him to be a bad person. But could he have forced her hand just so that way she would do a proper investigation unlike the rest of everybody else?
Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
Patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
tutorial Alice. When Alice attacks hit enemies or trigger assault through anomaly buildup, she gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette to its maximum, she can hold basic to unleash a 3-stage charge. Basic attack Starshine Waltz. This triggers polarized assault when hitting an enemy.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Focus on the target. Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Wait! Yeah! Oh! I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
I'll keep that in mind.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Oh, I almost forgot that Wise.
Let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
I almost forgot that Wise was in Eos.
As
Where the
if
heck
all those
is?
security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
Where is Belle? Cause she's in her human form this time.
That Damien guy is such a headache to deal with.
The way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be a recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassuring how meticulous Minato is. just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. Ah, so that's why you were so busy you didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what are we gonna do now? Don't worry, we've got this. There's a Bing Boo workshop here. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bing Boo workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you. Enter. Oh, it's midnight.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Second assistant. I forgot Barry calls them that.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Okay. Dang it. How the heck am I supposed to... Yay!
Nailed it.
Oh! Drip marketing should...
Faith in.
Drip marketing should be out now.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Oh my gosh. I will in fact be pulling for Don Hong.
Let's hurry.
He's a 5-star.
Lesson to attend.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be pulling for him. I did think about Saridra, but honestly... there's no way I can pass up Don Hong. And also March looks so incredible that I also don't know if I can pass up her either. But...
Past here, it'll be smooth sailing. How much longer until we get to Sunroom Bay? Adjust your breathing.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Need my help, Yuzuha? And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Wait! Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch it. Right, Sal?
Let's move.
Excuse me. Oh, there's Belle. What did Belle notice? Who is that? The hair reminds me of what's his name? Oh, we are here. So this is Silent Bay. What a beautiful sight. Finally made it. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. Well, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have already found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. Silent Bay can be accessed through the map. Silent Bay? Oh, yay. I'll get there eventually. I saw some boxes, though. Yeah, there it is. Like... I think it's a perfect time to explore a little. Yeah, he seems to be a physical shielder. Why am I blinking on the name? Will of Preservation. I don't know if it's good or bad, but the only time I can ever remember the name of Preservation is if I'm thinking of the ult for Preservation Trailblazer. Will of Preservation. Okay, I think I've explored about as much as I can for now. Ooh, I stand corrected. Finally made it to Silent Bay. Silent Bay? One of the two. Looks like Yuza has found the kid selling porcelain materials. Let's head over and check it out.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
Why not Terravox? He kept his name. To be fair, none of the Amphorius characters are called by the gods they have taken over. So it does kind of make sense that he would not break that chain. It's like how we don't have someone called Nestia. Even though we have they are gods, yeah? I'm like, they aren't eons. I think they were gods. If I recall correctly. Okay. Yuzuha, here to pick up some materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
Dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
We do have playback. Ah, there we are. Okay.
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Honestly, that sounds, as a student, that sounds very nice. Like, if I was a student there, I'd be like, oh my god, heck yeah. But also, that just means that they are not prepared or ready for when they actually end up in the Lemnian Hollow.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
Oh, right. What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
Wait, what?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
Could that be teacher?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajiang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Boink.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajiang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Special porcelainic shard. Porcelain shard. Porcelain shard of relatively high purity, and we've already read this last time.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alphon. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Excuse me. Should we go and ask them one by one? Oh my gosh, my nose. Ugh. My nose just got really cold for some reason. Should we go and ask them one by one? Do you need our help?
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afong. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go!
How are we supposed to know who Mello is? I mean, clearly we have the little thingy here. But if we didn't have that little sheet, there's no way we would have known. Also, where did we even come from? We basically just appeared from, like, here at the shore and then went up. Did we, like, levitate from water or something? Did we swim? Can Eos even swim? I don't think Eos can. What do I do? I still can't fix it. Humph. Why did he use... What's the rest of it? This is all Dante's fault. Hey there. Are you Mellow? Yeah, what's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? But you only took a quick glance. What, don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all of Salem Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all this way to ask for your help, little one. Can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way, can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote control edition City Hunter I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get. This is all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal, though when it comes to a remote controlled toys, I might be able to figure something out. If I could fix your toy, could we work something out? Huh? You can fix it? If you can really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from. Ether tuning. Guide the sphere on the curve to pass through. Yes, I've done this before. Yahoo!
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh?
What?
It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
Actually, we're not strangers. Just look at this elegant lady. There's no way she's a bad person, right?
But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person. Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrog. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Thank goodness you're here.
Yuzuha! You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it.
He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Be assured, Mello. Pull a prank on Mello to spook him. Let's reassure the poor kid.
He's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it. That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Aw, that's so sweet of you to say.
Yes, I will.
Aw,
Alright then.
look at these little cuties.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. Alright, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
I don't remember how you pronounce her name. Fires a plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near where you were hiding.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
You seem rather cool. Don't shoot, we surrender. So, you knew we were here.
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde.
Isolde.
Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell.
Well,
But you're right. I came to Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. So you're regular here. You really fooled us earlier.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Waifei Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Meanwhile,
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde. You're here too?
Isolde.
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe he still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? Little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
That's some depressing, dark music.
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
Actually...
He actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
It's not often that I get to talk to young folks like you visiting. And here we are, boring you all with our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. Military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against the Hollow Zero received it. I see. Looks like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead. I'm all ears. I'm gonna know more about you and your comrades. My former unit wasn't responsible for the Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Waipei Peninsula and Yanis Quarter. Supplies are vital to the city's survival. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person, Uh-huh. Was it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde? Isolda? Isolde? I don't remember how you pronounce her name. Said that, or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain patch? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Salem Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. I don't have any questions. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
What's wrong? Have any more questions? Don't worry, just ask. No questions.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first... That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Aww. You've really impressed me, Dante. But that's not an easy dream to achieve.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Ah.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Where did you get this piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for your understanding. We're relieved to hear that.
We're relieved to hear that.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
I mean, isn't that why we have our lovely AI fairy? Let's have fairy locate all the nearby hollow exits.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, Sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Denny gun. A children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire your shot out towards the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. Ah, it's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent.
Ooh, I just checked the time. I'm gonna have to finish after this section.
The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Looks like luck's on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Ah.
Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh,
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
it's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami, is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
Oh, that's so precious.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No, didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow, and I'm the princess.
I was about to say dragon. So like Dunhung? but then she continued and I was like, oh, I guess not. I mean, to be fair, we also have other dragons in like, let's see here, there's dragons in Genshin, like how many are there now? 3? And then there's Dunhung and Bailu. But anywho.
Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
Why does this not feel like it's... that kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze towards the Lemnian Hollow in the distance. And just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it.
Weren't you supposed to head out?
I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Zold. You've been a great help.
Isolde? Nobody pronounces her name the same, it seems.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead of it would be good.
Miss Yuzaha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
The ship just appears. This is the ship. It ain't big, but she is steady on the water. Just a sec. Now that we know the location at which the Obscura left the hollow, we can investigate its source. I want to keep playing. I'm also so close. But I do need to get to bed. That's gonna be it for this stream. It was a short one, but I'm still happy that I got to. Anyways, I'll check you. I'll try. Adieu. I'll try to stream tomorrow if I can, assuming I don't have to work overtime at the office again. Adult life is so hard. But anyways, I'll try and stream tomorrow, and if not, I don't know when I can stream aside from tomorrow this week. I can't remember if I was meeting someone this Tuesday and Wednesday, or if it's next Tuesday and Wednesday. But either way, you won't fall for my lies this time. I mean, honestly, fair. I don't blame you. That's probably smart, honestly. But I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. We'll see if I manage to succeed. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.